Debonair. Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. It amazes me the stupidity with a lot of people. And you try to, well, not you, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes, but in a lot of cases, it just gets to a point where it's just like, bro, like I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do at this point in time, man. And I believe I've been saying this for I don't know how many years now, but social media clearly is to blame, man. Social media definitely needs to blame. And what makes it worse is when people think that they're in the right. People think that they're in the right to do these types of things, from using people, getting pregnant from one person, and you in a whole damn another marriage, but you feel like it's okay to get pregnant by another person. Just stupid stuff, man. So let's get into this video, man. Just stupidity, man. TikTok has really made. Let me just.
I am pregnant.
Hold on. Let me run it back. Let me run it back. Hold on. I got y'all. I'm pregnant with my ex-husband's baby while I'm still married to my current husband. Yeah, y'all heard. I'm pregnant with my ex-husband's baby while I'm still married to my current husband. And when people make these videos, right, you can never tell if it's real, if it's fake, or what it could be. There is cases like this that happens often, but it's just what kills me the most. Again, I've said it so many times, is the comment section. The women in the comment section. Oh, girl, I went through the same thing. I just took a Plan B pill. Like this, like stuff like this is hilarious. Like stuff like this is funny.
I am pregnant with my ex-husband's baby while I'm in the middle of a divorce from my current husband. When I was 7 years old, I met the love of my life. We literally fell in love.
Hold on. So she's getting a divorce from her current husband. I wonder why. Because you for the streets. He sent them damn divorce paper to your ass because he probably found out that you was still sleeping with your ex, or probably found out you got pregnant by your ex.
I was 7, he was 10. We got married when I was 19 and he was 21. We have our daughter together, Penelope. She's 12. But here's what I did. I cheated on him with my boss. Yeah. I know, I'm like a shit person. I got caught and I was pretty belligerent. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna apologize. Like, I was like, I don't think you're treating me the best, and you used to break my heart all the time when we were kids, and I deserve this, blah, blah, blah. Cut to 10 years later, living a miserable life because I ended up marrying our boss, the man that I cheated on him with. We had a child together, and
my grandma used to tell my auntie all the time. My grandma used to say everybody all the time, ladies, you're going to lose your man the same way you got your man. You was cheating on your husband with your boss. Then you ended up leaving your husband for your boss. Now the guy who's a current boyfriend, I'm sorry, your current husband, who was your ex-boss, I'm assuming, you probably quit your job because you married him now. And now y'all getting a divorce. I'm pretty sure it's
are literally in the middle of a divorce right now. But I'm pregnant with. We had a child together, and we are literally in the middle of a divorce right now. But all the time when we were kids, and I deserve this, blah, blah, blah. Cut to 10 years later, living a miserable life because I ended up marrying our boss, the man that I cheated on him with. We had a child together, and we are literally in the middle of a divorce right now. But I'm pregnant with my first husband's baby. Like, well, he's actually not my first husband, but that's another story for another day. And that other one doesn't really count because I was just a ratchet teenager and I ran away from home and like married this guy that I didn't even know. But that's another story for another day.
These are, fellas, the type of women that's allowed to raise your kids alone. They get full custody. They can get full custody of your child. You can see your child once every other weekend or whatever the rules is now. Once every other weekend, but majority of the time, they're going to be with a mother like her. Now, what do you think is happening in those in that house or apartment? She gonna be telling them, "Oh, your daddy ain't this, your daddy ain't that," trying to make it seem like she's so perfect in the relationship, trying to make it seem like she's done nothing wrong, playing the victim. Oh, it's your father, it's your father, it's your father. She's for the streets. That's it. Now you're on your third failed marriage. Well, the first one doesn't count because I was young and I ran away from home. Why did you run away from your parents' home? I'm pretty sure if she was getting abused, she would say she was getting abused. But 9 times out of 10, her parents couldn't control her either. Parents probably was telling her as, "Yo, you can't be home, you can't be out late, you can't be bringing boys in, you can't be doing all." And she probably 17, 18 at the time. "Well, I'm grown, I'm doing what I want to do," and ran off with some damn grown ass man, got married to him, and then that didn't work out, got a divorce. Met her second husband. He tried to make an honest woman out of her. And what did she do? Start sleeping with her boss. Oh, you're not this, you're broke, you're this, you're that, you're da 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 da. You're not making me happy, you're not making me happy financially. Her boss was probably spending buku money on her ass, had her nose wide open. And then what ultimately happens right after that? Get married to the boss, leaves her second husband, who seems to be a good guy, who seemed to be a great guy, left him, got with the third guy, who's the boss, and now her husband, and now it's not working out with her, with him again. Now you're getting a divorce out after your third husband. The common denominator out of all three of these husbands is you. And this is the type of conversation that a lot of women don't want to have. A lot of them will avoid hearing, listening. They don't want to see it. No, it's not. That's not me. It's everybody else's fault but mine. Ma'am, it's your fault. The common denominator here is you again. Nothing more, nothing less. She is for the streets. Been for the streets probably since she was in high school, probably even younger. Yeah, that's how it goes. Y'all have to be able to, fellas, y'all have to be able to dissect these types of conversations when you're listening to whatever she can talk to, when you're listening to her explain herself, explain her life story, explain her relationship, explain whatever. You have to listen. You have to listen. By the time she was halfway done with her damn story, I could already damn get a detailed description of all the nonsense and BS she was about to say. She owned up to it, so I give it to her. Halfway towards the middle of the video, she said, "Oh, you know what? I did this, that, and the third, and I kind of deserved it." You didn't kind of deserve it, you deserved it. Because it sounds to me like she had regrets of being with the third guy who was her boss, which is the reason why she went back to her second husband to continue to sleep with him unprotected. That's why. So now I'm going to look at my damn collar. Now I'm going to look at the guy, the second husband, like, why are you still sleeping with her? Because he loves her. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's madly in love with her. Treated her right, treated her with respect, did everything he could for her, bought her what he could afford, gave her what he could give her, and it still was not enough. She wanted more. These situations, these stories happens all the time. Start sleeping with her boss, start sleeping with probably any other guy that was willing to spend money on her, buy her gifts that she wanted, the new iPhone, diamond necklaces. Oh yeah, you was able to buy her all those things. You was able to buy her all of those things. But then what happened? Fellas, I want y'all to pay attention, man. This is what can happen. And you hear, let me say this. I'm glad I remember because I almost forgot to say this. You hear absolutely zero remorse in her voice. No type of, does she sound apologetic to y'all, man? Lady suit, but does she sound apologetic to y'all? Look at her facial expressions throughout this whole entire video. She thinks it's hilarious. She thinks it's so funny. Listen to her telling the story. My bad, my damn phone. Listen to her tell the story of her getting her first marriage. Oh, I was young and dumb. I ran away from home, but that's a topic for another day. No type of remorse. Never apologized once. I didn't hear, hey, you know, my second husband was the guy for me. Should have been this, that, and third, but I was stupid. I'm so sorry to him. Now I'm carrying his child and I want him back. And like, help me. Like, what can I do? What can I say? Da, 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 da. No type of remorse, no type of apology, no apologetic tone in her voice whatsoever. Fellas, y'all boys need to be careful. And this is one of the reasons why I personally tell guys don't move backwards as far as relationships. Once that relationship is over with, bro, keep it moving, especially when it's as disrespectful as she was. Keep it moving. If it was like a mutual breakup, you know what I'm saying? What do they call it? Irreconcilable differences, whatever they call it. If it was something like that, then all right, cool. Maybe y'all can get back together. But with situations like that, when she's sleeping with, I'm pretty sure she said with other men too, but when she's sleeping with another guy and it's her boss, and then she leaves you for her boss, marries her boss, ain't no coming back. She deserves everything that happens to her ass. And 9 times out of 10, the second guy, I hate to say it, but 9 times out of 10, the second husband sounds like a straight up simp. He's going to take her back. He's going to take her back with open arms. Maybe by then she will have some type of common sense and realize, hey, listen, this is my second chance. Let me not screw this up. Maybe y'all think differently, man. So I need y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol on the side so anytime I make upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So until next time, please, may I be safe for her,